For 7 months, the ship known as the Jacob Pike has been sitting just below the water off the coast of Harpswell.
The boat sank in January, and it's been polluting the Meadows River ever since.
Because of that impact, Lieutenant Pam Manns with the U.S. Coast Guard says it's finally time to get it out of there.
I've been in the Coast Guard for 18 years. I've never done anything like this.
Starting tomorrow, the Coast Guard says it'll be working to refloat the ship and clean up any oil and fuel crews haven't been able to access.
There's also oil in the engine or in the transmission that has also been leaking. So we don't know exactly how much has been on board, but our plan is to use airbags, attach it to the side of the vessel, fill those with air, and then lift it.
The owner of the 75-year-old ship was charged with abandoning it earlier this year after failing to come up with a plan to remove it. He's pled not guilty, but the Coast Guard has now assumed control and will be using money from the Federal Oil Spill Liability Trust Fund to pay for the removal and cleanup.
Will the Coast Guard be trying to recover costs from this gentleman?
Absolutely. The National Pollution Fund Center does try to seek recoup of the funds, and they use different processes to do that, including, if need be, they go through the judicial system.
While that process works itself out, the Coast Guard says the goal now is to just reduce the impacts this ship has had on Maine's coast.
That's what this is all about, is trying to get the pollution threat out of the water so that the New Meadows River stays pristine for everyone to use it.
The Coast Guard says recovery operations will start tomorrow here off the coast of Harpswell. They expect it could last upwards of 3 days, but that's all weather dependent. From there, the boat will be towed down to South Portland, where it will be dismantled and disposed of. In Harpswell, Dan Lamparello, CBS 13 News.